Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. Today we are out here just outside the homestead where the old wood boiler used to be installed. So I have uncovered the area where the old wood boiler sat, and I'm trying to kind of diagnose and dissect this little by little, see what's good, what can be reused, and get the area kind of prepared for the wood boiler. So I'll need to either put some little feet or patio stones in there where the wood boiler can sit, or I will need to pour a full pad. We'll see how that all lays out. And but at the very least, I have to uncover the electrical and the tubing and things like that so that I can see what can be reused and if the piping works, and get it all cleaned up. Got the area cleared up. Let's take a look at what we have so far. Well, here's the spot where the old wood boiler was. Looks like they just kind of built this area up, put some railroad ties in to hold the dirt back from rolling down the hill, and put a couple of these patio stones in to level it out, and it just sat here. What I need to do first is just kind of uncover all this and see what I have. So ground rod here I may leave, or I may pull out with the tractor. If it's done right, it should go down pretty deep, so I can't pull it out by hand. I've got these pipes here, which I'll have to clean up a little bit. They're filled with dirt and water, leaves and other things. I don't know how far the water has been pushed underground. They actually go uphill, so if I can get, and my theory was, if I can get them bent down into the hole, that the pipes should drain out this way, and which is what I want. If I blow air through it this way, it's going to push all that stuff, the dirt and junk that's in this tube, into the house and through the radiators and all that stuff. I don't want that to all get clogged up, so I'd rather try to drain it all out this way and then flush it with fresh water after. So I'm just going to keep digging this out, get these pipes laid down in here, and then I just need to plan out my pad. The manual comes with some designs of how you should lay it out. So I'll measure that all out. We'll level this area back out and pour a concrete pad is my plan. I did find the old electrical wire. At least that's what it looks like. It looks like just an old 2-wire. Should I reuse this? The breaker that is labeled wood boiler inside, actually, it trips every time I try to turn it on. And so I think it could just be, these wires are connected right here, or there could be a short somewhere else in the cable. So we'll see. I mean, it's not in bad shape. Oh, it is a 3-wire. Well, we've got a good start on the pad layout here. So I'm just trying to get some of the ground moved around. I do want to dig this side in, so this is quite a slope down the hill here. So I was able to bend these pipes down flat and allow all the water to drain out of everything. So because of the slope here, this is going all the way up to the house, and it comes in the side under the dirt there, and then it keeps going up around to the other side of the house. So this is the lowest point. And that actually works to my favor because it allowed all the water to drain out, anything that was in the pipe here and the two actual PEX pipes. So everything is clear. I'm going to try to seal these pipes off with some Great Stuff expanding foam, and we'll see how much of it I can inject in there. Maybe it'll actually fill the tube up. I don't know how far it'll push itself back in there, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what'll happen. So I'm gonna plug off the end with some old socks and rags and duct tape everything off, and then we'll start feeding in the foam and see what happens. Well, there's no stopping it. It's expanding still, and hopefully it's pushing up the other end of the tube also, but I have a feeling that it's trying to push air out of the tube, and a lot of it's pushing it back out this way. But that was 3 cans of that stuff. So 3 cans of the Great Stuff Gaps and Cracks in each pipe. This one actually looks like it's doing a little better. So it looks like it's squeezing out of the bottom, but this should at least seal up a few feet. I mean, after I even put the first can in there, I could see it popping out this little hole, and that's about 2 feet back. So it may have gotten back in there a lot further than I thought. So that's good. All right, we're getting pretty close. We got the box all laid out and level. So one of the only reasons that I can actually continue working tonight is because of this Porter cable light. So this is a new one. I have some other ones that I have used in the past, different brands, but this one is definitely my favorite. There's this stand-up one here. It's on the pole. It's got a full tripod. It folds all down into a small little carrying, it's got the handle on it. It's about this big when it's all folded in, and it has the 2 adjustable lights at the top. So these can go in any direction, so we can get nice and high. And this actually covers just about the entire workspace here. And this actually is all battery powered. So I don't have any power out here on this end of the house. So I'd have to run really long cords way around the back of the house, probably 100 feet, to get to a closest outlet. So this being battery powered is sweet, and this thing will run for hours. So another cool thing is if you watch the color of the light, you can actually change it to warmer colors, or the bright white, which is kind of what I prefer out here to see. So it seems a little bit more clear, but I like that. Sometimes that bright white light can get annoying, and it's nice to have a warmer light. So it just depends on what you're doing. And then I also have a few of these smaller ones. So this is sweet because this is a AC powered, but it has an outlet on the front where you can actually daisy chain them. So I can plug another one in and plug another one in. I can daisy chain them along the way, or I can plug the charger, in to this one here and charge that up. I can charge my phone, which dies often when I'm filming. And so this has USB ports and everything. This is not battery powered, but this thing is super bright. And so this thing also folds up pretty small. It has a handle, carrying handle on the top. and you can take these out and set them around the work site. So I'm using this kind of in the back here where I've got a bunch of my tools and stuff, and then I've got the big tall one here that's lighting this area up. And again, since I don't have power out here, rather than running cords, I have a couple of these little power banks. This one here is one of my smaller ones, but it's perfect for stuff like this. So it'll run this light for a couple hours, a few hours actually, from 100%, and power my phone charging and all that kind of stuff out here. So I can just throw this in my little trailer or whatever, the golf cart, bring it all out to wherever I'm working and use this. So this thing's pretty sweet. It has all the standard USB ports on it and DC power. You can charge this with solar panels, or you can charge it with a regular AC cord inside. So far, the best work lights that I have found. They are durable, they're built well, and super bright. So if I didn't have the tall one, I have a couple of these around the perimeter here would light this whole area up. These are great for crawl spaces and other things like that as well. Many of you are wondering what kind of wood boiler I am getting. I'm gonna reveal that to you here in just a moment. But first, there is a link down in the description, and I'll make a comment with a link to a giveaway where we're gonna be giving away a couple of these, the smaller Porter cable lights. So if you'd like to enter to win one for yourself, go ahead and click the link down below. There's a couple things you have to do, and you'll be entered. It's free to enter, of course. And of course, thanks to Porter Cable for giving us a couple extra so that we can give away a few free lights to you guys. All right, let's get this job done. So I have one main thing left to do before this is about ready for cement. I have a couple things actually, but the pipes here are coming in, and there's going to be a cutout in the little slab here where the pipes will come up. And the electrical wire I tested, and it seems to be good. So I'm actually going to run some conduit up. I'm going to put an outlet out here, and then I'm going to run wire back down and then back up through this area that we'll be able to feed the boiler with. So I'll have to extend these tubes, of course, and sweep them up into this little spot. So there's a little frame I have to make of this little cutout that's going to go right here, where that will remain dirt. The rest of it will all be a cement slab. I'll probably have to put a couple extra stakes along the sides here just to make sure everything is staying nice and straight and square, and then it'll be ready for our cement. Oh, and I have to pull that ground rod out still. Well, I think that is it for tonight. It's getting late, and there's a couple mosquitoes out here. It's starting to get a little annoying. So I have everything framed in. I need to get some, I think I'm gonna get some pea gravel to put all along the bottom. We'll compact this all down really well, and then we'll get our cement mixer out and start mixing cement. So I will fill this. I'm gonna try to do it all myself instead of ordering cement from a company. It can get rather expensive to do that, so we'll see if we can save a little money and get this filled ourselves. I still have some PEX work to do. I still have some electrical work to do and some other things before I can pour that. I want to make sure I get these tubes connected and pulled up through here, and then I'm going to fill this whole thing in and make sure this is all packed down. I'll get our electrical wire coming up through conduit. I'm going to put an outlet in. I've got all that work to do. So on this pad, once it is finished, will sit a central boiler, Classic Edge 760. That is the model and make of wood boiler that I will be getting. I already have paid for half of it anyway. I put a deposit down, and it will be delivered here in the next few weeks. So I need to make sure this is all ready so he can bring his truck up, and he's got some kind of crane or something on it, I believe, that he'll be able to set this thing right in place. we'll get some things hooked up, powered on, and we will be ready to heat this house. As always, guys, don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video, and also click that link in the description. Check out that Porter Cable work light giveaway. Love to give a couple of those away, so enter for your chance to win. Subscribe, of course, if this is your first time here. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.